Yeah, that's what we see right now. That's how they play. You know what I'm saying? Want to keep everything top down, let everything in front, like you said. That's how they play. Exactly how they play.
So what's the key to
I mean, take the gimmies, break the tackles to get the extra gains. Eventually they'll come down, get tighter, and then we go over the top. But we got to pick and choose against the good matchups too.
because TB got to play like it was the last play of the third quarter, I think.
When he scored on,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yes.
Um,
They gave you a chance.
I mean that game was doing a lot of running for real. You know what I'm saying? Like wasn't a lot of passing, but we just ended up finding a good time to call a good play right there. That was really like a sneak play. You know what I'm saying? To get TB to hide underneath the line and stuff. So that's a good play call.
Along Jeff's same line of thinking, in a game like last week, even 2 weeks ago against the Giants, how important is it for you to be patient, knowing you want the ball, you want to produce, but sometimes you have to wait a full half for the offense to find its passing rhythm?
Yeah, it gets overwhelming sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Especially as an athlete or a person who always wants the ball in his hands. But I got to be patient. As always, as every other game closes, it's just like having cloud the whole game. Got to be patient, just take the gimmies. But I just got to be ready whenever my number's called.
Have you learned that? Have you matured over the years and learned that, the game's going to come to you eventually, and Joe knows how important you are. He's going to get you the ball eventually.
Yeah. I mean, I know that. You know what I'm saying? I always understood it. You know what I'm saying? I try not to let my emotions get in the way of stuff like that from happening though.
You tight with Devonta Smith after all the draft stuff?
We pretty cool. We know each other and like we cool. We hung out a few times before we got drafted. Worked out together a few times.
Jamar, it seems like this team is settled in the season a little bit. Confidence, belief is growing. You guys are kind of carrying yourself a little more loose. Maybe that's just a media guy observing from the outside. But do you notice that from the inside out that you guys are a little more loose, a little more confident in the locker room?
I feel like we've always been like that, honestly. I don't know how y'all see that, but just because we probably have been winning, you know what I'm saying? But I always felt like that, you know what I'm saying? Even from the first game of the season, you know what I'm saying? Because every game we played, we gave it our all. It just didn't show that we wanted it more in the end. That's what it was.
Have you noticed anything different within this wide receiver room than the previous years that you've been here?
Only thing different is TB's going for real. I had to say a lot more knowledge has been on the younger guys than the older guys, and it's a lot more moving around within this offense now than we used to. So now it's more of everyone has to know what's going on, not just one person has to know X or just Z.
What have you liked from Andre so far this year? He's getting a lot more reps than he did obviously in his rookie year with TV out.
Yeah. Dre's been stepping in, handling business, man. Been playing his part exactly how he's been doing it. He's been ready every time his number's been called. I've been excited for him since training camp, watching him play, develop. But it's only getting better from here, man. He's still growing. It's only his second year, so it's only going to get better.
They're very excited about Mitchell, their rookie corner. What stands out when you look at his tape so far?
Yeah, he's an outstanding cornerback for real, man. He got great ball skills when the ball's in the air for real. And he got a little makeup speed too.
You had one of the best rookie seasons in league history. Do you keep an extra eye on rookies who are jumping into the league and playing at a really high level just over the years? Is that something that you've kept tabs on or not really?
No, not really. I got to worry about myself at the end of the day and worry about what's going on in this locker room. I can't worry about what's going on outside the locker room, but not really.
Jamar, you currently lead the NFL in receiving yards and receiving touchdowns. I know you don't need validation at this point in your career, but does that mean anything to you, where you are and how the season has gone so far for you?
It doesn't mean everything right now. You know what I'm saying? We still in the hole. If we was probably a positive record, I'd probably be more satisfied with it. But it's cool to see it. You know what I'm saying? That's my expectations, but it's cool to see. I gotta keep going though. I'll be more satisfied at the end of the year when I see the full stats.
Is it a reminder of what you're worth? Maybe not for you, but for others?
What's understood ain't gotta be explained, bro. Honestly, I feel like everyone knows the worth.
What do you look at when you look at that? We've talked about this a lot. Maybe The numbers at the end of the year, do you project at what you would like them to be or what you think they could be? Or
Yeah, I mean, I still do the notes on my wall, on my mirror every day. I'm not gonna tell you what it is. I stopped doing that now, but
Right.
I still do it every year, and
So you do it every
I do it every year.
Yeah.
As soon as the season over, I make a new chart from scratch, try to go off the old stuff from my rookie year, and just go off the stuff that I didn't do well in and make it better.
Is it like numbers? Is it a list of numbers or is it just a list of?
It's really everything. It's numbers. It's routes. It's like me showing leverage on routes, me leaning on routes. It's all kinds of things.
And it's on a list?
It's on a sticky note on my glass mirror in my bathroom.
Yeah. It must not be that much on it though, if it's a sticky note or is it a couple?
No. It's just a couple sticky notes.
Yeah.
It's not just one. It's a couple of them. Yeah.
You got like a route on it, but you get some route, but it's even as, but it's.
It's not a route. So the closest thing to a route I have on there is just like being better at the top of the routes. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I see,
yeah, being better at the top of routes.
Not a specific route, just.
Just any route. You know what I'm saying? Being more friendly or being better coming out of the breaks on certain routes. So those type of routes that I have marked on there that I would like to work on in the off season.
Do you ever go into a play looking at the formation, looking at the defense, and thinking this play has a very high chance of success? Like we could really hit.
Like with anybody getting the ball?
Well, when you and Joe go up to the line of scrimmage and you see a defense, and you're like, well, if we execute this is 6. Do you ever
Yeah.
think that way?
Yeah, I mean, when I see a certain leverage in defense, I get excited.
And what would you say is the percentage of times that actually happens? That it plays out the way you see
That
it
I see
right
it?
before snap, yes.
Probably about 78%. There's a good chance that I see it right. If I don't see it right, it's probably a rotation on the snap.
And Joe sees it, and Joe
I'm on the same
probably
page.
sees it.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. I get what you're saying.
What would it mean for this team to get back to 500 this week?
Say it again.
To get back to 500?
What's that?
What
I'm
would
assuming
that
that. What's like 5? What's
4 and 4.
500? I never heard no one say that. It's gonna take just everyone on the same page. Everyone got to be locked in for this game plan. Got to execute right. Know what we're doing in the positions that we're not normally at. We got to start off fast. Defense has to start off fast also. And make the plays, make the hard catches, and fight for the extra yards when we need it.
Jamar, is there a New Orleans slang that you can share that would describe how you're playing this year?
I don't think there is one. I don't think there is one. We say simple words like lit.
Lit?
Like lit, yeah.
Oh.
We don't say nothing like jokes or nothing like that, no.
Are you playing lit?
I'm playing pretty lit right now, yeah.
Just going back to your list, you've been doing that for a long time. You've been doing that since you were a kid, right?
Yeah, since college I started it. My freshman year of college, that's when I started it.
Hey, you've been to 3 Pro Bowls, been to the Super Bowl, but yet you keep doing that. Why? Why do you keep doing it every year? Even though, you probably accomplished a lot on that list.
Yeah, I actually don't even put Pro Bowl up there no more. I put first team All-American. First team All-Pro, I'm sorry. But I just put that up there to just let myself know what I want to do every day. You know what I'm saying? It keeps me focused every day. Some days you're going to have those days where you feel sluggish. You might not want to be at work. And, some days you just sit there and just read it. You know what I'm saying? And let you know where you're mentally at. You know what I'm saying? If you're ready for the day or not. That's how I feel.
And you put it up there like in training camp?
Right after the season's over, for real. Like right before I leave my house, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
You don't want to elaborate on the numbers, though, huh?
Which numbers? I could give you maybe one.
Okay, that'd be great. What about, I don't know, now I gotta pick one, right? Yards, I guess. Yards. What do you got for yards?
I got 15. I got 15 up there.
No Bengals ever done?
Yeah, so I got 15 up there. So I think I did 14 my rookie year, right?
14, 55.
And what did I do last year? 12. think I did 12 last year, right? 'Cause I missed a couple games. So this year I was gonna try to do 15. I've been trying to do 15 since my rookie year. So once I get 15, I'll be where I want to be.
Do you know if you're on pace for that? Do you track that?
No, I don't. I never track it. I just go off the game and how I'm feeling, and you know.
What about catches? I know last year we talked about that with you.
I'm not giving you a number, no. I just gave him one. Y'all tricky, bro. Y'all tricky, bro. Y'all tricky.
Thank you.
Yeah.
12, 16 last year.
12, 16? Yeah, it was around 12.
This game is flexed from 4:25 back to 1 o'clock. What's a perfect game time for you?
Wait, this game got moved to 1 p.m.?
Yeah, you didn't know that?
I'm under a rock, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I did not know that. I don't think no one was gonna tell me that either, till you did. I don't like that time though. I don't like that time because it's too early in the morning for me to wake up. And 4 o'clock's pretty cool. It's like right in the middle of the daytime, and you get to leave after. You still have a few time to go eat dinner with your family. I'll probably say 4. They should have kept it at 4. I don't like that now.
Not a morning person?
I'm not a morning person. It takes me about 2 hours to talk to people in the locker room when I get here. It takes me a minute.
Rise and shine.
Thanks, Sarah.
You're welcome.
Thanks, Jim.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Thanks for the number.
I didn't need to